In a world that often equates popularity with success, people who have few or no friends are frequently misunderstood. Society's obsession with social networks and the pursuit of large friend circles tends to overshadow the fact that having fewer friends can sometimes reflect profound personal strength. These individuals are not lacking. Rather, they possess unique qualities that many may envy if they took the time to understand. The first remarkable trait shared by people with fewer friends is authenticity. Unlike the majority, who conform to social expectations and trends, these individuals are not afraid to be themselves. They are genuine in their thoughts, feelings, and actions. The pursuit of social approval is not their priority. This authenticity allows them to cultivate relationships that are truly meaningful, rather than engaging in superficial interactions. Another defining quality is independence. People with few friends often develop a deep sense of self-reliance. They have learned to thrive without constant external validation. Their happiness doesn't hinge on others, which is a powerful trait in a world that often equates self-worth with social standing. They can spend time alone without feeling lonely, because they find contentment within themselves. This independence also leads to a strong sense of selectivity. Rather than filling their lives with any person who offers company, they choose their relationships carefully. They don't settle for toxic or shallow connections, understanding that true friendship is built on trust, shared values, and mutual respect. Lastly, the experience of solitude often fosters introspection. People who spend time alone have the opportunity to dive deep into their thoughts and emotions, leading to greater emotional intelligence. They understand themselves better and can navigate the complexities of life with a deeper awareness than those constantly distracted by the noise of social interactions. In conclusion, having few friends is not a sign of weakness or isolation. It is a powerful reflection of a person's inner strength and commitment to personal growth. People who find themselves alone often face judgment from others who may assume that loneliness equals failure or social ineptitude. But the truth is, many individuals with fewer friends develop deeper, more meaningful qualities that most people overlook. Their experiences of solitude are not simply gaps in social interaction. Instead, these gaps can become fertile ground for growth, self-discovery, and personal evolution. Let's explore how the traits of authenticity, independence, selectivity, introspection, and growth are not just survival mechanisms, but powerful strengths that shape their identity and worldview. Authenticity, the courage to be yourself. At the core of people with fewer friends lies authenticity, a trait that is often rare in today's world. Society pressures individuals to conform to norms, whether that's fitting into a particular social group, looking a certain way, or adopting specific behaviors to fit in. However, people who have few friends tend to break away from this mold. They are often less concerned with following trends or adhering to external expectations. They find comfort in their own skin, and their self-acceptance is rooted in genuine self-awareness. In fact, this authenticity can be their most attractive trait, despite being misunderstood at times. They don't feel the need to please others for the sake of acceptance, and this sincerity draws people who value honesty and individuality. Think of history's greatest figures. Many were solitary, introspective people who were unafraid to speak and act in accordance with their true beliefs. Figures like Albert Einstein, Nikola Tesla, and Vincent van Gogh thrived in solitude, and their impact on the world was profound because they weren't swayed by the opinions of others. The ability to stay true to oneself is a power few can wield with such grace and courage. Independence, the strength to stand alone. Independence is another defining trait of individuals with fewer friends. While many seek validation from others to feel worthwhile, those who embrace solitude cultivate an inner sense of self-sufficiency. They don't rely on the approval or attention of others to feel happy or secure. Instead, they find their happiness from within. This self-reliance is liberating. People with few friends are less likely to fall into the traps of people-pleasing or feeling insecure when alone. In fact, they understand the joy that can come from solitude, whether it's spent reading a book, working on personal projects, or simply reflecting. They learn to make decisions by themselves and solve their problems independently. They are their own source of strength, rather than seeking others to fill emotional gaps or provide solutions to their challenges. In a world that often places value on collaboration and teamwork, the person who is comfortable with their own company stands out as a beacon of true independence. This independence leads to freedom, freedom to pursue one's own goals, free from the weight of social expectations or obligations. Selectivity, the wisdom to choose meaningful connections. People with fewer friends often develop a remarkable ability to be selective in their relationships. While others might seek quantity over quality, choosing friends based on convenience or societal pressure, those with fewer social connections understand the value of depth over breadth. They are not quick to allow just anyone into their circle. Instead, they look for relationships that align with their values and bring genuine enrichment to their lives. This selectivity is not a sign of arrogance, but rather a sign of wisdom. They are discerning about who they let influence them. They know that friendships should be based on mutual respect, trust, and shared principles. They don't engage in toxic or shallow relationships that drain their energy or compromise their values. In doing so, they protect their emotional well-being and preserve the integrity of their relationships. The ability to be selective in friendships ensures that those they allow into their lives are people who truly enrich them. This approach to socializing brings a sense of fulfillment that quantity never can. They value meaningful interactions over fleeting ones and understand the importance of nurturing only the relationships that are worth the investment. Introspection, the journey inward. For people with fewer friends, introspection becomes an essential part of their lives. With fewer distractions and less noise from the outside world, they are free to explore the depths of their own minds. They engage in self-reflection, analyze their thoughts, emotions, and actions, and grow as individuals through this process. Self-awareness is a crucial aspect of emotional intelligence. It allows individuals to recognize their motivations, desires, and fears, giving them the tools to navigate life more effectively. This introspective ability fosters a strong sense of identity and purpose, providing the clarity needed to make informed decisions. In a society filled with constant external distractions, be it through social media, news cycles, or the pressure of fitting in, introspection becomes a superpower. While others may be lost in the chaos of modern life, those who embrace solitude gain a deeper understanding of who they truly are. They develop emotional intelligence, which helps them to respond to life's challenges with patience, empathy, and wisdom. Growth, from isolation to evolution. One of the most profound outcomes of having few friends is personal growth. While society often associates social isolation with stagnation or decline, for many, it becomes a fertile ground for growth and development. People with fewer friends are often able to focus more on themselves, learning new skills, setting personal goals, and deepening their understanding of the world. This growth is not passive. It's an active process of self-evolution. People who are comfortable in their solitude see it as an opportunity to evolve. When they are not distracted by the demands of socializing or maintaining numerous relationships, they are free to devote time to their personal development. This could be learning new things, expanding their knowledge, or even cultivating new hobbies and passions. Personal growth also manifests in a deepening of emotional intelligence. Through introspection, individuals with fewer friends often understand their emotions on a deeper level. They become more adept at navigating their feelings, as well as the feelings of others. This emotional maturity allows them to make decisions that align with their true selves, leading to healthier, more fulfilling lives. In a way, these individuals possess an inner compass that directs them toward personal fulfillment, rather than relying on external approval. While many people struggle with the pressure of fitting in or meeting societal expectations, those with fewer friends are often more at peace with who they are. They have learned how to embrace their solitude, which has led them to a state of continuous self-improvement. The wisdom of solitude, a higher perspective. As individuals spend more time alone and continue their introspective journey, they often develop a wider, more enlightened perspective on life. Many people with few friends reach a higher level of awareness. Their personal growth doesn't stop at emotional intelligence. It extends into a greater understanding of the world around them. They can see beyond the superficiality of daily life and perceive connections that others miss. This higher perspective can be likened to standing at the top of a mountain, where everything below seems smaller and less significant. Those who have spent significant time alone tend to look at the world from a broader angle. making connections between ideas, people, and events that others may overlook. This wisdom is not just about intellectual growth. It's about spiritual and psychological growth. By choosing solitude over shallow social interactions, they gain a deeper appreciation for life's complexities. They develop the capacity to see things as they truly are, without the distortion of external influences. This kind of growth is invaluable in navigating the increasingly chaotic and superficial nature of modern society. The process of growing through solitude is a reminder that it is not isolation that stunts us, but the failure to use solitude as an opportunity for self-reflection and personal evolution. These individuals are not alone. They are simply engaged in a different kind of life, one where the focus is inward and the rewards are a richer, more authentic existence, transforming loneliness into empowerment. In conclusion, the loneliness that some people experience is not a sign of weakness or inadequacy. It is a conscious decision to prioritize personal growth over social conformity. It's about recognizing that true fulfillment comes from within and developing the emotional and intellectual tools to navigate life with depth and purpose. People with fewer friends often become highly self-aware, independent, and selective individuals who see loneliness not as something to avoid, but as a space for tremendous growth. Their journey is one of transformation, from isolation to empowerment. They are a reminder that true strength doesn't lie in the number of friends we have or the opinions of others. It lies in the ability to be true to ourselves, to find peace within, and to grow beyond the limitations imposed by societal pressures. Embracing solitude as a path to personal mastery. To wrap up, we must recognize that people with few friends are not deprived of something essential. They are simply different. They have learned to embrace solitude in a way that many fear. While society might make them feel isolated, the reality is that they possess an incredible power to define their own lives and relationships on their own terms. Embracing solitude allows for profound personal development. It's not about being alone, but about using that alone time wisely to cultivate inner strength. People who are comfortable with their own company can dive deeply into the well of self-awareness, self-discipline, and emotional intelligence, which are often overlooked by those preoccupied with constant social interaction. In our fast-paced, connected world, the ability to be comfortable in solitude is increasingly rare, but it is incredibly valuable. It enables individuals to rise above superficial concerns, build real confidence, and discover their true purpose. Through authenticity, independence, selectivity, introspection, and growth, these individuals carve out their own path, untethered by the expectations of others. So, the next time you encounter someone with few friends, consider this. They may not be lonely. They may simply be on a journey of deep personal mastery. And in a world where distractions are abundant, their ability to navigate life with such clarity and wisdom might just be what we all need to learn from. If you found these insights helpful and feel inspired to embrace solitude as a path to self-growth, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. By subscribing, you'll gain access to more content that encourages deep thinking and personal development. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think spending time alone is a powerful tool for personal growth? Or do you believe social connections are the key to happiness? Drop a comment below and share your perspective. Let's keep the conversation going and help each other evolve. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.